Now on this chart, I like the fact that ICT has mentioned a lot of things in this chart. This is not my work, but that's ICT's job. Okay, but I'm just putting in some extra works on his works. Okay, right here, I normally tell people I like to see speed. Yeah, mostly the market will always run the liquidity that has relative equal highs or equal lows. Okay, on this case scenario, the market pumped up this way, okay, along that direction, leaving that fair value gap right there. Okay, you can see it just came back inside to it, and then it popped up, leaving those swing highs right there, and another one right there. Okay, those are relatively equal highs. Most of the time the market will run with speed along that section of the marketplace so that it can take out the liquidities that are lying on top and orders that are going against the order flow. Now he has marked this weekly fair value gap right here, okay, on a higher time frame perspective, but this is on the daily on Euro USD. Everything works on all the marketplace. Okay, now in this instance we see some value of high time frame level that the market stamped inside that yellow area, consolidating inside for a long time because of a weekly inversion fair value gap. Okay, this on the weekly was a fair value gap. Now after it had been invalidated right here, it became what? An inversion fair value gap. Extended forward, it went in gyrating inside, consolidating inside this time distortion pattern here. But this is on the daily. Okay, after a very long time it dropped to the weekly, another weekly what? Fair value gap. So despite the fact that we have all these higher time frame key levels, you should see them how they behave on the lower scales of daily or on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, now after this pullback, if you find this range from this range low, okay, right here to this range high, if you run your Fibonacci, you'll find that this is an optimum trade entry area inside what? Upper quadrant of the weekly fair value gap. Okay, so inside the weekly fair value gap right there. All right, now this is not just a random entry level, but this level is based on the quadrant level, upper quadrant level of the Fibonacci, and also we run a fib from here to here, you'll find an OTE inside here. Okay, and we have another block here that you don't want it to be traded back into. If we are bullish, it didn't do that, and then it pumped higher, taking out what? Those liquidities inside there. This is a clear precision entry technique whereby if you checked on the lower scale, you will find that there is something called institutional order flow entry drill inside here. How many chances? 3 chances to get in, and it pumped higher, going back into a volume imbalance at the right corner right up there.